on. As always, we'll wrap up with head coach Seb Hines. Seb, if you can just get us started with your overall thoughts on the game today.
Disappointing, you never want to lose a game by 4 goals. I think we didn't really. It's hard. It's a hard one because we took the lead. We got, Tori scored a terrific goal, and you go 1-0 up early on in the game, and you're looking for the team to manage it from that moment. And I don't think we did. I don't think we managed the game too well, and I think we showed a little bit of naivety within the team, and we allowed them to get back into it. The goals are disappointing. I don't know how many goals they'll score like that in the season, let alone in one game. But we have to learn from it. We had a really young team, a team that hadn't played together, and again, we use every game as a learning moment for us, and we'll review it and ultimately be better come the next game.
We're going to go to Dan Lauletta first.
Seb, you mentioned the youthful lineup out there in the naivety, maybe not being able to manage the game. How much do those two things go hand in hand on a night like tonight?
Yeah, of course. The only way that you're going to be able to manage games is by playing games. And, we saw this as an opportunity to play a lot of the players who haven't been playing minutes in the season. And it's a tough environment to come to. And I thought there was some really good performances out there as well. Players who are making their first start in the NWSL and showing what they can do. I think that's important. I think it's, again, another moment for us to learn from. Players who are looking to be playing and knocking on the door come NWSL game, and that's what we want. We want to create a competitive environment. Everyone feels valuable, and again, we did have a young team out there, and the only way they're going to learn is by putting them out on the field.
Is there anybody in particular that stood out who played well that you'd want to mention?
I thought Summer Yates made an impact when she came on. I thought, her being left out of the starting lineup, we got an impact from her. She came on, made a difference. She was more, direct with her play. It was a terrific assist for Ali Watt. So a lot of compliments go to her, because it's not always easy when you're out of the team and not starting. So it's the best way to make an impact, and I thought she did that well today.
Their goals, obviously, a lot of spectacular strikes, but last goal notwithstanding, which is obvious. Do you think some of that maybe was Kaylee being slightly out of position or not ready for the shots from where they came from?
Potentially, Kaylee's missed a lot of football in a short career. Again, it was an opportunity for her to build that experience, build a profile. It's the hardest one, isn't it? Because the shots are unexpected, reading the flight of the ball, and she'll learn from it. She'll only get better from these moments. I don't think this game will dictate her career or her performances moving forward. She's definitely one that will analyze it. She'll know that where she can be better, and I think further along the line she'll become a better player.
We'll go over to Austin. Austin, your line's open.
Seb, kind of talked about the youth of this team. You got Amanda and Haley, their first starts with the team. Just kind of give your overall thoughts on their performances.
Yeah, I think 18 years old, getting your starts in front of a crowd away from home is not always easy. But again, just throwing them out there and getting that out of the way, getting that experience early, will always help them moving forward. I thought Amanda showed signs of what she can do. Again, we'd like her to be more direct, taking players on, dribbling past, because she's capable of doing it, and we fully believe in her ability. I think Haley struggled early on. I think she struggled with the pace of the game. You know, what she can bring is she's got terrific technical ability, and I don't think that was on show as much as we would have liked. So that's why we made the change at halftime to bring Summer on. But again, being so young and getting that experience early on will only help them in their careers moving forward.
Kind of talking about Haley and Amanda, just the kind of differentiating ways of bringing them into the fold. You know, Haley obviously missed a lot of time last year, and you were kind of very slow and progressive. But with Amanda having that, you know, time playing before she even got here, she gets her debut a couple days ago and now goes 60 minutes. What's kind of the differentiating thoughts just in terms of bringing young players into the fold and how you've approached it?
I think with Haley, you know, obviously coming from Europe, playing in Italy, I think it's a slower tempo. You have to have a physicality in this league. You can see how transitional it can become. And for Haley, we had to manage her understanding of the directness of this league, making sure she was fully prepared to show her ability and her quality. So that's why we took a little bit more time. Whereas Amanda, she's a little bit more direct. She's a little bit more, you know, quicker off the mark. So that grace period is a little bit shorter than for someone like Haley. So that's why we've made that decision, because ultimately I think Amanda fits the league a little bit quicker than Haley does. So that's why we've made that decision on them too.
Earlier, you talked about the managing moments within the game. You have that 10-minute span where they score 3 goals right before half. But you come out in the second half and Summer connects with Allie. You kind of do a lot better in the second half. What was kind of the message at halftime for the team?
Yeah, I think just to be a little bit more aggressive with our press. I think there was moments where we allowed Washington to dictate the play, and that's okay in certain moments, certain areas. But you know, now we're down 3-1. We have to start putting pressure on them, start creating turnovers, and being threatening in the attack. I think that's where we lacked a bit today. I think the last 2 games prior to today, you know, we've won the ball and looked really threatening in transition, and you know, we weren't able to create them moments as much. But yeah, you know, I thought the second half we started well. I think we put more pressure on them. I think, you know, Summer made a difference with creativity, same as Erica, and we fully believed that we would get back into the game and come away with a draw or even maybe a win. So yeah, we were aggressive at the end. We put Messiah on for a pace and power, and it just fell a little bit short at the end.
Austin, we'll go last one.
All right. I want to ask you about Brianna Martinez getting the opportunity to play. Just overall thoughts on her play, especially playing and marking some very attacking-minded players towards the end of the game.
Yeah, Bree's mentality has been brilliant since she first got here. You know, she's playing out of position. At college, she played a right wing back role, so she was getting into the attack and obviously getting back. So playing left back's a little bit different for her, but she's you know, she's enjoying it. She enjoys playing. She's aggressive. She had some good moments in the attack as well. And again, it's another player that will only get better with experience. It was a tough ask for her. You know, it was a tough ask for, you know, a lot of the players today. You know, they're bringing on players like Ashley Sanchez, Ashley Hatch as well. And, you know, that's the only way they're going to test themselves against, you know, top world-class players. So I was pleased in that front. Obviously, I'm not pleased with the result, but, you know, for the young players that we have here, it was a great experience for them.